I just heard the most wonderful thing from Arjun just now, that doing this event throughout the world, and Israel is just really a unique place, huh? So it's fun to... A lot of confidence. Israel, no way. So anyway, funny enough, I'm actually somewhat nervous pitching. I haven't done pitching in a while. I build stuff. I love building stuff. You guys love building stuff. I did a company called Eternity, company called Face.com, GeekCon event every year, which is the most fun thing, just building throughout 3 days, just from nothing to something. And much in the same vein, building companies requires a different kind of investors. That's how Michael and I got together. Right? The first time we got together, both just two partners at Aleph, right? And we got together and we started interviewing one another. What does it mean to select a company? How do you look at a company and how do you process it? And at the end of the day, it was just knowing that you want to build a fund that serves entrepreneurs. And that's what Aleph is about, right? Building big companies out of Israel. In many ways, this is the second golden age of Israel, right? If you look at the early 90s, we've commercialized technology from the army, right? Telco, a lot of telco technologies, a lot of semiconductor. But at this second golden age, we're actually commercializing big data, machine learning, machine vision, things that the world needs right now, we've always been good at, but are now the basis to build huge companies. And we're lucky enough to have expats coming back to Israel and bringing in talent, right? Product talent, UX talent, the type of talent that we need in order to build these companies. In order to do that, you need to build a different kind of a fund, right? And that's what Aleph is about. When we set out, we said, okay, we're going to raise $100 million. Day two, it actually became $120 million, ended up raising $140 million, but it's actually 154 because we had a side fund of friends. And those friends are the people we worked with in the past, both Michael and I. So my partner at Face.com, Gil Hirsch, decided to invest. Other people at Facebook, chief executives, and other forms of management also decided to invest. Google, other people that did exits with us. And the reason is they trusted us in order to build this different kind of a fund, in order to serve entrepreneurs. So the way we look at this is we think Israel right now needs A rounds. There are amazing seed investors here, good chunk of them right here, and it's the people that you'll be fortunate to work with. And then we want to follow on these investments. So our typical check size is $2 to $5 million. Right? And it's the real round A. Because in the past, definitely in our past, people gave us $1 million and told us, hey, think of it as an A round and go build something and build those big companies that VCs want, the billion-dollar companies. And the truth is, you can't. You actually need those larger chunks of money in order to do that. And that's why you won't see us do 2 to 3 investments a year. Each, you'll probably see us do that. You won't see us doing 30 investments a year. We just don't believe that we have the capacity to do that. In many ways, we're a startup, right? So it's a partner-only firm, meaning that it's an equal partnership and only partners work at the fund. We don't have associates, we don't have principals, we don't have analysts, which means that the partner that you're working with is the partner that sits on your board and the partner that will need to escort you. But what it also means is that because we're only 2 partners, we're building shitloads of software. Right? We don't have scale otherwise. And it means that we're building recruiting databases. We actually now own the biggest recruiting database in Israel. We're building a software called Karma that some of you already have beta access to, which means people that help each other and build a network of you asking, not in our portfolio, just any entrepreneur can ask for help. Other entrepreneurs can help him. There is a scoring system. And the more you help, the more help you can get from others. Now, will it work? We don't know. We have engineers on staff and we write code, and if it works, we'll iterate on it, and if it doesn't, we'll kill it, and that's fine. But building this kind of software can help us help you in order to grow these bigger companies. Same token, we actually build something called Aleph Bet, which is a teaching school, again, not in our portfolio, for everyone in the ecosystem. People with 10 million users or $10 million in revenue teach other people with 1 million users or $1 million in revenue how to scale businesses. And we already did growth session. We're doing a product session. And after that, UX, hiring, pretty much anything, any skill you need in order to build this bigger kind of companies out of Israel. So at the end of the day, what we really want and what we're looking for is how you build Israel, companies in Israel that can scale globally. And that's it.